Hi everyone, my name is Deshae Campbell and this is my R2 midterm presentation for LHRD 4603. I had the opportunity of calling a delightful lady that we will call Susan for the sake of this presentation to keep all identities confidential. She is a consultant for a large technology company that is well known throughout the entire country that we will call Company AB. She specifically works for a branch in Louisiana. At this branch, there are 500 employees, and the mission of the company is to be a leader in the creation, development, and manufacturing of the most advanced information technologies. The organizational chart of the company starts with the general manager, with other department managers under them, with their department staff being under that. The idea behind the training is to create a mentoring program throughout the organizational branch. The idea was to match high-level executives with mid-level minorities not in the same department as them. The goal of the training was to help form relationships within the company. The motivation behind this was to create relationships where both the mentee and mentor feel comfortable sharing with each other. A mentee would usually feel more insecure in this situation as they would feel the higher level executive could go back and report to their boss. This program is strictly confidential, and this is known at the very beginning. Many mentors had trouble understanding that this should be confidential. They viewed the program more as a sponsorship. So Susan had to explain why a mentorship is important for the growth of the company and the improvement of lower level employees. Susan would first come meet with the branch and introduce herself. She would play some icebreaker games and let them ask questions. She felt having a relationship with the potential mentors and mentees before beginning will allow the program to be more successful. This is also the meeting that she would conduct a needs analysis. After a needs analysis is performed, then she would match the mentors and mentees together. Susan would match mentors that had strengths that could help and motivate mentees. The mentees and mentors were encouraged to meet every other week for 4 months to either get lunch together or spend time together in another way. Meeting in real life was encouraged as they are more likely to help each other if time was spent together in person. The desired outcome of this mentoring program was to create a key stakeholders related to this program were internal stakeholders being managers and other lower level employees. Having internal stakeholders on the same page will translate to happier external stakeholders like customers. Customers can tell when there is some internal discrepancy, and having well-balanced internal stakeholders will promote better all-around business for the company. In a world that is so involved in the latest technology, Company AB has taken into consideration that in order to succeed in such an industry, they need to focus on their internal stakeholders. Company AB had a huge success rate, as in the following months post the mentoring program, they have received many positive notes regarding it and hopes to do it again in the future. A mentoring program will also lead to an increase in employee satisfaction, employee retention, employee productivity, career growth, quality, and synergy within the organization. After speaking with Susan about Company AB, I believe that implementing a mentoring program is one of the most effective ways to form relationships within an organization. This forms bonds between people that would not otherwise have met. I think that the training activities aligned with the goals and desired outcomes because of the positive feedback from the program. Key stakeholders will be impressed that the company is developing internally and then to be able to provide exceptional service both internally and externally. This last slide is my references page as I did my own research to add on that information that was given to me by Susan.